Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the video for practice 3 for April 13th through April 15th. All right, let's dive right in. Number 1, we have this line represented by this equation. It's being dilated by a scale factor of k. We don't know what it is yet, centered at the origin. And its image is represented by this line, this equation right here. And it wants to know, well, just simply what's the scale factor? Well, the first thing that I need to do is I need to put these things into y equals mx plus b form. So let's do that really fast. So the first one is all I got to do is divide by 2 on both sides. So that'll give me y equals, this is going to be 1/2 x, and then plus 4. And then this equation goes to, all I got to do is add the 1/2 x to both sides, and then I get 1/2 x, and this is plus 2. All right, from here, all I got to do to find the scale factor is the easiest way to do it is just to look at the y-intercepts, which here is 4 and 2, because this means that this is just a dilation of a point because it's on the y-axis. So it's a dilation of this point 4, because we started here and we dilated it to 2, right? So we need to find the scale factor of that, and our scale factor is equal to k is equal to the image divided by the pre-image. So in this case, our image is 2 and our pre-image is 4, which equals 1/2. So which one is that? That is choice number 1. Fantastic. All right, number 2. All right, we see point A, and that is the center of dilation, and we're dilating BC, and we want to know where is B prime C prime after a dilation of scale factor 2. Okay, so for this one, basically all we're doing is we need to find out how did we go from A to B, and then we just multiply that by 2, and then how did we go from A to C and then multiply that by 2, and then we can figure out the coordinates of where B prime and C prime end up. So let's figure this one out. How did we go from A to B? Well, we went down 1 and then to the right 1. So let's write that. So from A to B, we went down 1 and to the right 1. Oops, that's 2. There we go. Down 1 and to the right 1. All right. Well, now this is going to get multiplied by 2 because that's our scale factor. So, therefore, B prime is going to be down 2 and to the right 2. That's how we're going to get there. So let's do that right now. Down 2 is 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so that's B prime right there. Okay, let's do the same thing for A to C. How do we do that? We went down 1, 2, 3, and to the left 1. So we went down 3 and to the left 1. Well, again, we're just going to multiply this by 2, which is our scale factor. And therefore, C prime is going to be down 6 from A and to the left 2 from A. So if we do that, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2 from A, and there's our C prime. So then we just see what is B prime and C prime for, because it wants to know the coordinates of B prime and C prime. So B prime is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So B prime is at 5, 2, and C prime is at 1, -2. There we go. There we go. Not terrible. All right. Questions 3 and 4. These are again reverting back to slope just to get you guys prepared for what's coming up. So in question 3, what's the equation of the line that has a slope of, so let's just write this down. So they're giving us a slope of 1/2 and passes through the point 6.2. Okay, so for this one, they give us a slope and a point of 6.2. So it wants to find the equation. So our equation is y equals mx plus b. All right, we know the m, it's 1/2. But we need to find, do we know what an x and a y is? Well, sure we do, because they gave us a point. That's the reason why they gave us a point, because this is an x value and this is a y value. So we know the m, we know the x, and we know a y. All we need to do is solve for b, and then we can make our formula for the line. So let's go ahead and plug all that stuff in. So y is equal to 2. Our m is 1/2. That's being multiplied by our x value, which in this case is 6, and then plus b. And then we do 1/2 times 6. Well, that's 3 plus b, still equal to 2. Subtract 3 from both sides, and we get b is equal to -1. All right, so therefore, our general equation, we stick the y and the x back in, and we only fill in the m and the b. So our final equation is going to be y equals 1/2 x, and then -1 for the b. Booyah, there we go. All right, same type of question for number 4, just using different slope and different points. So our slope this time is -3, and we're given an x and a y. This is my x, this is my y. So again, we start with mx plus b. We're just going to plug the y, the m, and the x in and solve for b. So y is 4. Our -3 is our slope. This is times -9, and then plus b. -3 times -9, that gives us positive 27, plus b, and then subtract 27 from both sides. That gives us -23. And again, for our final equation, we stick our y and our x back in, and we only substitute our m and our b. So our final equation is y equals -3x, and then -23. And there you go. I hope this video helped. As always, be safe and be healthy. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.